Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. Awesome. Let me just get my PayPal pinned on here quick. Hold on. I know I'm live, so I'm just going to go to my managed account. I'm live. Hello, everybody. I'm just trying to get my PayPal pinned on here, so just give me a second. There I am. Awesome. Hello, everybody. Cool. Awesome. Okay, I am live on YouTube. That is just sweet. So I'm going to share this live out. Hello, everybody. I'm doing tarot for $20. My PayPal is pinned there, so you can click it, and I will put you in the lineup, okay? I am going to copy this link and share it out to the platform that betrayed me, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. But yes, I am live and I am doing tarot, and I've put it out there for everybody to see. We are doing tarot for 22 day. And hopefully my peoples can jump on and see everything, or hopefully they move over and understand that this is where I'm live from. So I always be live every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 o'clock p.m. Mountain Central Time, okay? And then on the weekends, I try to go live one time during the night. Most of the time I pick Sundays, but this Sunday is my daughter's birthday, so I won't be live this Sunday. So we might try maybe Friday. We'll see how it feels, you know? My son has his first football game today. I'm super excited about it. Super excited. Send a message every 5 seconds. Okay. See, it's just hard moving from one platform to another because everyone's so used to me doing lives on Facebook, which I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do lives on Facebook anymore. One, they banned me, so I can't. And two, after I'm unbanned, I will refuse to go back to that platform. So me and Facebook have broken up with each other, and it was them, not me. It was them, not me. But we are doing readings today, you guys. And of course, I think you guys get a notification when I go live if you are subscribed to me. Hello. You found me. Hi, Amy. Share this live out if you can, because people don't know that even though I shared it on my page, people don't know I'm live. So if you can share to me, I'd appreciate it. And I'll give you a reading. Okay? Amy. Holy crap, half the deck fell out. No lie, half the deck fell out. Holy cow. The first card that came out, we're just going to say right here, we got the high. I have holographic cards, so I might have to change cards because it might reflect too much. But this is the High Priestess. So that was the first card that jumped out. Okay. So I'm going to let me organize these a little bit. Because damn, you had a lot. But it pretty much says the same story. So there's a lot of these cards, but they pretty much all say like the same thing. But we're going to get into this one first. Like, it's been rough. Like, life hasn't been that easy here lately. And so that's just why this card shows up. Like, it's been rough, but you've been hanging in there. And you're like, it might be only by a thread. And you're just like, oh my gosh. But you're hanging in there. And reasons why, like, people betrayed you. They stabbed you in the back. They keep doing things that looking out better for themselves than the relationship with you and that foundation. And it was kind of like they were trying to get away with murder, basically, is where this card comes out, or they're sneaking away. And it's funny. So there's 2 swords left here in this card. And then we got another 2 swords that are left in the ground. So there's something significant with the number 2. Then we have the Hangman and the Hermit. So there's been a lot of hiding time. There's been a lot of being oneself time. Like, there's been I know it might not seem like that, but there hasn't been a whole lot of things that you've been wanting to do. But I really think it's because you're holding yourself back. And it's not necessarily in a bad way, but they're talking about, now being the time to move forward. And here we go into this deck of cards, okay? We've got a lot of swords here. Let me pull them all out. This healing temperance card, like, they're saying that it's time to, like, fill one's, your cup up, back and forth. There's balance between, your healing. So your cup's going back and forth. So, like, your work cup and your personal life cup has been kind of going back and forth. And so I think that time for healing, where the levels of the cups are good, and it's time to, like, move forward. And justice is going to be served for those who did you wrong. Justice will be served. You do not have to worry about that. They're already digging themselves into a hole. You have the Queen of Swords here and the Page of Swords. So this is obviously representing you. And then you have another person they're a little bit more naive, but they're on your side. And they're going to really help you in this situation. This feels like with more of the grandkids, just so you know. They're talking about having strength during this time, because I know things might seem like they're moving slow and super petty, but everything, like, your garden is growing exactly the way that it needs to. So it's like your time and patience is going to basically flourish. It's gonna win for you. And we have this little card here. The bird. Oh, there's always something with this card and the bird that I really like with you. It's kind of like your grapes have grown and now you're ready for the fruits of your labor, and your little birdie is about to tell everybody, like, here's my wine, go let them all know it's ready, is basically the feeling that I get with that. And this is still your life, though. You have the choice whether or not to continue on anything that you want to do. These are why these cups are present. You have the choice. The Lover's card is present. The King of Pentacles is present. And I don't know how many cups this is. It's 9 or 10. I thought it was 9. So this is the 9 of Cups. Your love can be exactly like this. And I think you know that it can. The King of Pentacles represents, like, they're very sharp mouthed. They're very stubborn. They know exactly what they want. and they sometimes don't react in the best way. But you can still have your cup filled over with everything that you want in that relationship. That's what they're talking about. Along back with this, like you choosing what you want. That was a lot. So there's basically the sum of this is like trust your intuition. It's time to put yourself out there. It's time to start. If you want to be back in your spiritual business, I think this is the time to do it. Everything, all the bullshit that you got put up through with your grandkids, like justice is going to be served. There's no, and I think you already know that, like there's nothing you have to worry about, and the fruits of your labor are about ready to be flourished. So it's time to send that little birdie out and be like, hey, I'm back in business. Yes, they just flooded it all out here, but they're basically saying it's time to put yourself back out there. You can choose whether or not you want to be with a certain somebody. They're saying, that exactly right here. You can choose exactly what you want to do. But it can be exactly what you want it to be. It's just not going to look how you want it. Like, how do I explain this? In that relationship, you're going to get everything that you need out of it. It might not just be like how it's presented and how you want it exactly, kind of like what we talked about with me. But they're talking about like it being there for you. I know, it's everything that we talked about. They just fucking threw it all out here. But definitely spiritual wise, they're saying it's no more hermit mode. Like I don't think it's time to just lay down and just hide away. Like if this is your time to move out. Oh, my feet are falling asleep. So yeah, let's see if we can get other people on here. It's a little different, a little nerve-wracking doing it on here than Facebook. It's something I'm not used to. Okay, let's see here if I can try to get more people. More people on the live. I'm live right now. Whatever, I just pasted it. YouTube. Come join me. I really just don't think that people are able. I don't think Facebook, because back in the day, like if you post something, like everyone would be notified and you would see it. Nowadays, like Facebook, nobody sees anything. And so that's the problem, is trying, like you have to put it like once one person likes it, then it grows and whatever. But if nobody sees it, no one's going to know that you're live. So. And I can't go live, obviously. Mumpies. I'm creating a story on my regular page. I'm guessing, Amy, you're still on here because that's who I was basically talking to. There, I said live on YouTube, posting. So do you have any other questions? Like, I feel like those are super general read, but that was kind of like everything that the biggest thing is like you coming out of hermit mode. Look, the hermit popped out again, and this time it was in reverse. So that's going to tell me you got to come out of hermit mode. It's time to come out and use your centered soul, use your gifts. Be out in Senta. It's a validation. I know. And these 3 cards, these guys popped up too earlier, but I didn't like after I'd shuffled, they popped out and they just popped out again. So this one's talking about labor and putting all your hard work, like it's going to be paid off. The Page of Cups is something new and filling your cup up with the kind of a new adventure. I don't think it's like new, but maybe you might add a new service or new time, something like a little bit more, maybe entice them out. Then there's this out in the cold card. So I don't know if you're scared that it's just not going to take off and you're not going to be where you want to be. QHHT. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So you're going to have to let this go because, obviously you're seeing me right here. I have to restart basically from the bottom up, but I'm still on YouTube. And as long as you try and put yourself out there, you're going to get something. You're going to get something. And I don't know what it does let's get a little bit more clarification. Let's ask Spirit for a little bit more clarification when it came to that Lover's card. Because that didn't make, something, it didn't make sense to me. Maybe it made sense to you, but it didn't make sense to me. So let's get clarification on that Lover's card. Well, the Magician and the Judgment. So I think automatically, a lot of times when I pull the Magician card, it's usually a good thing. But in this, it kind of feels like being tricked, like it's a facade, and then judgment will happen. And I think you already know this pattern. It's back and forth, back and forth. You know what I mean? It's but their judgment is coming to them in different ways. It's not from you. It's being around different people and looking around at different things and them realizing, what do I really want in this relationship? See, just like that. Them looking around, seeing what they really want, or really they already know what they have. So that's going to be their own judgment of what happens. So it's kind of you're going to have to just let them do what they're going to do, and then they're going to know. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm not trying to spill all your tea here, on freaking YouTube. So. All right. I get it. Okay. Okay. Well, I really hope more people get on. Wheel of Fortune. Did you share out this live, Amy? Because I tried to, but I don't think anyone's seen it. No one's even looked at it on my Facebook. So there's only so much that I can do. Unique account. Yep. That's okay. And it could just be this is a bad time anyways. A lot of people don't probably need readings at 1:00 in the afternoon, but my kids are gone, so I have to try. Well, I'll give it a few more minutes, I guess, and then if no one else jumps on, I will jump off. Or I could try tonight. I could try tonight and just go live and randomly see what happens, huh? Just try different periods of what people like, what times that they're able to get on. I think that they're so used to me being on Facebook that they can just sit there and do their work and kind of like listen to me. But here, like, no one just randomly is jumping on YouTube to see what's going on. Look, that magician card popped out again. Well, you're welcome to hang out if you want to. I'm gonna clear out my energy and pull my own cards. We'll see what you think of them. I need to take a drink of water. All right. My cards. Oh, my God, stuck. Let's see what I got here. Well, I got the Tower card and Judgment, and I think that has everything to do with like what's going on with my business. So that's quite interesting. And balance. This is all about balancing and finding new things and finding, happiness and like childlike innocence, basically having fun again. And then you have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings, and the Nine of Cups. So I believe this is all going to work out. The Tower and the Judgment. This does feel like a Tower moment, though, for real. If that's what you get, what do you think, Amy? What do you think out of all these cards? So we got the Tower, we got Judgment, we got the Two of Pentacles. I don't know how many cups this is. One. I think it's 5. No, 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and 9 of Cups. Because sometimes, everyone gets scared of that Tower card because it does look bad, but like really it just represents like different foundations crumbling down, and so to make room for different ones. I don't understand the Judgment card though. Probably not. That's probably because I haven't received everything off of my Facebook yet. Like it's not completely finished because I still have stuff on my Facebook probably. This card I don't understand. The Judgment. I seen someone else had popped on here, so that made me feel happy for just a second. I'm like, oh, I had a second viewer for 2.2 seconds, and then they were gone. That's okay. That means somebody else saw it. So just keeping those hopes and prayers open. Yeah. Just allow the way that it needs to. Allow the new stuff to surface. That is true. That is true. And probably I should learn to have fun with this again while I'm doing it. Like, I remember when I first started, I was so excited doing this stuff, like getting on, doing these lives. And now it just like, well, now I'm a little frustrating just because I've been telling you that for years now. I know. It's just difficult when that's your primary business and it's not making you money, and so you're not enjoying it as much anymore. But I will find a way to make it exciting. And I think back to the basics, remember? I am doing the basics. Back to the basics. Basic foundation. Fun. Fun. Have fun. Yes, have fun doing it. Okay, well, I've been on here for 30 minutes, so I think it's about time just to call it. Shouldn't your main foundation be? Well, it's hard to have fun when you're not having fun anywhere else either. But life will work out the way that it's supposed to. No, I think the foundation's there. I just been stuck in a certain way of living that I have to transition my way of thinking out of it. And so this is my process. And it's going to be a little difficult at first because I've been in this survival mode for so long that it's just survival right now. So now I need to, realize that I'm not surviving, that I'm just living. So it's going to take a minute for me to transition out of that brain mode. And then from there, everything should work out the way that it needs to be. Allowing fun and take your fight out of it. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to jump off of here because no one else is jumping on. But that's pretty good view content. So at least you got a reading out of it, and so did I. A little bit more understanding. Plus, I'm starting to get a headache and I need to take a shower. So, all right, I'm going to jump off of here. And I'm going to try to go live tonight and see if that gets any better viewers. So, see you later.